Hi everybody, welcome to the show. Today we're going to be streaming Football Manager. I have been streaming Football Manager for 12 episodes now, 13 actually. I think the first team was just the setup of the game, but we've been playing the game for 13. I've had 13 Steams now, and I'm looking to continue. So without further ado, let's get started. So we have a match coming up. Oh, right now against Hereford. So Hereford. So let me see if I can brief the team. I can't brief the team. Okay, so what? So it's even. So it's an even match, and that's what they say. But I don't think. I don't think it's gonna be even because they're sixth in the table and we're 20th. So obviously it's not gonna be even. Uh, yeah, they're doing much. They're doing much better than us. So yeah, the media says it's gonna be a difficult match. Newly promoted. So they've become they're newly promoted and they're sixth, and uh, and we're in a bad form, and so and they're in great form. So form is not on our side at the moment. See, they're inconsistent, but they're sixth and they're doing okay. I think that's an okay type of form, but we have been woeful, and we need to change that. Like we've been unlucky. I went over the reasons why we've been unlucky, some technical problems and stuff like that, why we've lost matches. I didn't want to replay the matches because I think that would have been unfair. Like you accept the result, you move on. Sometimes, like in a real game, you have a referees making decisions that don't go your way, and then you have to live by it. So it's the same. It's the same with this game. Like sometimes you won't get what you deserve, but you have to keep going on. So after this match, so let me just quickly check the schedule. So after this match, we have a cup game. So it's a chance to play some of the youngsters. So actually, this is a multiplayer game. You guys are welcome to join. I just came to the screen. I'm not quite sure why. So so where's preferences? So if you guys want to join, the name of the server is Big League, and there's no password. You're welcome to join. So, and the leagues, let me show you the leagues. So, uh, add remove leagues, confirm. Okay, so the leagues, I've added a few leagues, so there's more choice. But at the moment, mostly it's English leagues, and it's Brazilian league. So we have Australia in there as well, and South America and MLS. So those of you who want to join, who want to manage a club in MLS, you're welcome to join. You guys are welcome to join. And so let's continue. I'm managing Manchester United and FC United, two clubs at the same time, because I want to do two challenges. One is to become a team that wins the Champions League every season, and the second challenge is a rise to the top, going from the low levels, the lower leagues in the in the English divisions to the Premier League and possibly winning it. Like I want to win it, and why does it say? Oh, okay. And the opposition managers are for Benitez. Okay, so and I've played the game for a few years now, and I think I consider myself an expert. I know how to play this game, and but the results won't show that right now because I'm 20th with FC United. But I'm not worried. It's okay. We're expected to be fighting against relegation, so it's not the most. So he signed as a chief scout. Okay, now I'm gonna get scout reports. So which is a bonus. It's I needed that because that shows me what player roles the opposition is going to use. So definitely I needed that. And Hereford next. Sergio Romero passed fitness test. How can he pass fitness test when he's not match fit? His conditions pretty poor. Tiu Chong. So I can use Tiu Chong in um, cup games. I'm sorry if anybody comments in the chat and I don't get to them as quickly as possible, or you guys follow because I'm not looking at the second screen at the moment. I'm purely concentrating on the game. I will get to the chat in the and the follower screen. Just bear with me if I'm late to get to it. So let's get this party started. Manchester United was in Newcastle, and that is today. So briefing. Let me check their team first. Okay, I can brief them. Okay, so they're playing. I know how they're playing. Uh, I remember I was going to play this match, but then the game crashed. I don't know why the game crashes all that often, but it does sometimes, and it's frustrating. So I'm going to use Hector because I need some player with creativity. Who has more creativity? He has 11 creativity, and he has high composure. I always think of him as more creative than Matic, but let me check both and then let me decide. So he has more composure and uh, and what else? Comparison over with Matic. I Let me do Matic. Why is this happening? Matic. So comparison Victor. Okay. So definitely Matic is a better player, but if you look at attack and speed, Matic does not stand out. So I might use Hector for this game because Newcastle United are not the best team in terms of. I mean, they're a very defensive team, and I need some quality. So let me check the attributes. So vision, Matic has so much better vision, but I think I'm gonna play direct. I'm not. I don't think I'm gonna play from the back. Uh, so that's not all that important. Composure is the same. Flair is almost the same. So where is he good? He's good off the ball. So he can come and create an overload in terms of getting from the back to the front. And I don't think I'm going to play like that. So I'm going to use Matic. So I'm going to use Matic and I'm going to play the system. So not going to use Hector. Shaw Bailey. No, not Matic. Uh, they're very defensive, so I might and I might not get enough space, so I might not even play Lingard. I might play Mata because I don't think I'm gonna have space for Lingard to be effective. So I'm gonna play Mata as advanced playmaker support. Um, Attacking with clear crosses, underlap, slightly high tempo, focus down the middle. So this is not gonna be important. Focus on the middle. I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna emphasize playing fairly wide and higher line of engagement if I get to brief the players. So proceed to the match. Search ends, good. Fitness test. Titan is doing good. Okay. So Hereford. So I think I can. So they're sixth. Let me check how they play. So they play 4-4-2. Their best. Their players in form are all their players are fairly consistent and doing well. Their players that are not in form are the wingbacks, and their players that are doing well is the midfield and the striker, who are doing exceptionally well. And then I would say Hall is doing well and Smith is doing well. So their midfield and attack are doing really well. Actually, Lime is also 1.01 point behind him. So all their players are doing pretty well. If I had to target somebody, I would have to target White, but I don't think it's efficient targeting one player. Uh, so there's weaknesses in the wingbacks, and they use their 4-4-2, and their players up top are very good with are good players basically. So let's see now. I'm going to let me decide. They're playing with 4-4-2. I'm playing I'm playing what am I playing? I forgot what I was playing. 4-2-3-1, right? Yeah. So 4-2-3-1. So I think I need Canadian and NFC to play well. Titanium, Lynch. Um, hmm. I'm gonna emphasize playing narrow and nothing else. Play and play as it is. Hopefully their wingers are not wide players. So he hasn't got too much pace. But he hasn't got too much pace, so and not too big a issue. He has a lot of pace, so he could cause us problems if I go narrow. So okay, briefing. I can't brief the players. Okay, never mind. I know how I'm gonna play. I'm gonna play narrow and I'm gonna target Lamb. Push him inside. So Manchester United match first. The thing I would like to have is I like to see how they play in the seasons. Dressing room. So something that gives them, I think I should be professional, and I should inspire the team basically. So they're all listening cleanly, nothing outstanding. I'm not passionate to confidence. So nothing. Didn't get any reaction out of the players. So so we're going with speed and attack. So like we said, position. I'm not gonna say any position instructions. Let's see how they play. Fred is going to shoot especially I think he shot it is bigger Fred because the technique was not very good. Stat-wise, we don't have possession of the ball. Okay, is that an issue? So, is that an issue? fairly even now. It's still like 60 to 40, which is not good at all. But it's if you look at the attack, you guys will have nothing on him, and you had one clear chance, which is good enough considering how defensive they are. 1.5 chance and quite a few. So one thing I've noticed is we've had a lot of long shots. So I want to emphasize high tempo and so I want to change it. So Fred has long shots of 13. Not exactly a weakness, but not exactly strength. His long shots are good. So Fred. So what can Fred do? Fred has good flair. So flair, dribbling. I'm gonna ask him to dribble with the ball and bring the ball into attack with his dribbling. So I think if I change this to attack, he'll do that obviously. But let me see if dribble more. So dribble more. So and let's put him to attack. He obviously dribbles more. Dribble more. Okay. And do not shoot with the ball. I forgot to say that. Do not shoot with the ball. There's no instruction like that, which is fine. I think advanced playmakers do not shoot with the ball as often as other players do. Anyway, so I've got that. So let me check one more thing. Selection analysis. Players. Manchester United. Custom match analysis. So Martial. Actually, let's go to shots. Shots. Shots missed target. Fred. Pogba. Okay. Head woodwork. Shot saved. Martial. So I don't have any problems. There's no player that I don't want to be shooting that is shooting. So I think everything's fine. Review. So it's halftime. Okay, it's halftime. So probably give the team talk already. So now I can emphasize. So Pogba has 17 as for shooting. So I'm gonna ask him to take initiative. So I told him that, and Bailey lost confidence. I don't know why. Okay, never mind. And yeah, I'm gonna just continue. Exit team talk. Continue. So I think around 7th field I'm going to make a change. I'm going to take over Manutd because I don't think I'm leaving in this game. I'm going to probably bring down Lingard and move Mata in attacking to position. Definitely now. Does he have good work rate and aggression? Yeah, he does. So probably not the best idea to play him in that role. Anger attack. Let's see what he can do. I'm gonna have to risk it. So confirm. Okay, so 65 minutes gone, and have made a few changes. Not a few changes. One change in terms of personnel, but a few changes in terms of strong center backs, so that's not gonna work. Shaw and Hector. Let me see if Hector is a better option. I don't think he is. I'm gonna put Alexis here. Complete wing back. I need so get forward, take more risks, shoot more often, ease off tackles. Okay. Get him! Go! he have high aggression? Yeah, he does. So I'll probably play him as a ball winner then. Ball winner, defend. And Martial, Alexis as winger support. Actually, winger attack. And edit high intensity, so he can't press anymore. And tackle hard, mark tight, mark left back, right? So he's playing on the left, so he's marking right back. I wouldn't say anything else. Confirm. Okay, we've won this game. I can be sure about that because we're 2 goals ahead. And I was going to say Newcastle. So Fred will go. And next we have match for FC United. Against Hereford. Hereford just recently got promoted, but they're doing much better than us. They've done better for us. And I some of the players are fired up and some of the players are being motivated and confused. But I think it's not just important to set the team talk in terms of what to raise the morale. You also need to set expectations. And we were playing against Newcastle and they couldn't create an opening, so that was really frustrating for me. Anyways, so the most important thing is to mark this, close down, show him on his weaker foot, not let him get in inside. So right back, right foot only. Oh, where is it? Right. Show on to foot, left foot. Okay, the wrong time. Okay. I didn't know this. I actually hadn't seen this. So what is this? So it takes you to the technical analysis. Okay. Kick off. Chain. To Crawford. Power to Richie. Option. Logan. Here's the ball to him. So this has to be the beginning of where we turn things around, but it's gonna be hard. And very even in terms of the bets, but the opposition is more likely to win than us because they're in much better form than us. And we score from this. If we have one option, please we said that we don't have enough numbers or the quality in terms of heading to defend corners, but we have quite a few players forward and we can break good pace. So we're using defensive corners to score goals. So we haven't actually scored any goals from our defensive corner, but I think we'll be able to. We'll see some of that actually. So basically possession even. Hereford are doing much better in attack. Our attack is we're not doing well. I need to figure that out better. So basically passes completed 70%, so we're doing better than Hereford in terms of that. Attack is one not important to me. So we're not attacking well, and I don't know why. So stats. Passing Richie is doing well. Crawford is not doing well, so that's not too bad. So I need to. Okay, so if can oh yeah, this is some MC, Jackson, I don't see anything that will help us in terms of our attack to change. So 25 minutes in, I create at least one shot. Okay, so the other thing that I'm worried about is their shots and shots on target ratio. So definitely need to change something or we're going to concede. Because attack and defense, we're really poor in the boxes. So I need to change that. Possession wise we're doing okay, but I need to change something, otherwise we're going to concede and or not concede or not score, not be able to score. So where can I find something? Okay, so analysis, and I can't really figure out why it is, so I need to. So there are different type of managers. Some managers, they look at the game and they're able to find out why something is working or isn't working. For me, I need to look at the stats. So stats are the thing for me. So passes completed. So passing is not an issue. Dribbling. So not that many dribbles. We can get 2 dribbles in 30 minutes. So about 1 dribble every 15 minutes. Not that good. Foul against, not that many. So crosses and stuff, that's not important. Lost ball, that's not important either. Lost possession, so this player's lost possession a lot. Long still, okay. I'll probably get one to the dog. And interceptions 6. So right there, so quite a few interceptions by him. Gain possession, nothing outstanding here. So that didn't help me all that much. All I figured out was in terms of dribbling, we're not doing all that well, and I need to talk to Longstill. Concentrate. So I'm going to tell him to concentrate. Different shot and tactics. So we're not succeeding at dribbling. So I'm going to try something. I'm going to try wing support. Under support. So we're too wide now, but low passes, passing to space, be expressive, high tempo, extremely narrow. So I'm gonna change extremely narrow or extremely narrow. Exactly. So average width. Cautiously defensive. And passing. Where's passing? This needs to be more effective. Distribute to specific point, contribute, okay, nothing. I'm gonna change the tactics and let's see until halftime if it works or not. So let's see if things work out or not. So we're at 2 shots. So corner again. Are we going to concede or score from this corner? Logan with the ball. So no improvement in terms of shots, but their shots are not on target as much. They had a really high ratio for shots and shots on target. So I need to find a way to get shots on target because this is not working. Really poor. We've actually done worse in terms of our shots. So at 29 we were at 2 shots, and at about 46 we only got one more shot on target. I mean, we took only one more shot, so we didn't improve in terms of shooting. So whatever I did didn't work. So tactics. Even though I might have selected a worse off tactic, I need to talk to them, and I need to talk to this guy. I'm gonna drop him because he has done rubbish in these games. So do I encourage him or do I? So let's look at his stats. So how many balls did he get? How many touches did he get? Balls. Touches. 16 touches in 40 minutes. So I would say a touch every 4 minutes. 16 touches in 45 minutes. Yeah, about every 4 minutes. That's not good enough actually. But as a striker, so we'll look at, okay. Careful. So they're striker. They're playing 2 strikers. So possession. So touches. You see, they have such a high number of touches, and 16. Yeah. So he's not getting the ball. So team talk. Since there's so many, I shouldn't be critical. I should actually encourage them. So time to talk starts again. Crawford with the ball. He gives it to Richie to Crawford. So I need to score 2 goals now. I'm gonna win the game. So I think I'm gonna switch to a 4-4-2, or actually I'm gonna switch to a diamond, something like a diamond, not exactly a diamond. 4-3-1-2, something like that. 4-3-1-2. I think if I look at the players, Richie's doing okay. He's always doing okay. And the wingers are always doing okay. And if you look at the other match rating, there's 6.3 and 6.4. Richie could be doing better. How are the stats going along? So in the past 20 minutes, we've got 2 more shots and 1 more shot on target. So we've improved in that regard. Sorry about that. Okay, so I'm gonna ask them to be attacking. So they'll play more forward passes. And the other thing I want to do is I'm going to switch tactics. So Richie plays here, Titan plays here. Does he have good pace? I know Kipi's not that great. Tatum has good pace, so they can both ride well, I think. So without changing tactics. So what can I do without changing tactics? So am I playing a higher line? Much lower line. Okay. And Neil. How does Neil play? Neil plays counter-attacking. Okay. I don't want to play two poachers. Actually, I'm gonna play two poachers. So Canadian Dempsey. Dempsey is a box-to-box player. Let's see if it works. Just one second. Okay. Yeah. Sorry about that. I'm short. So my best hope is that we can draw this game now, because I don't really see us winning this game. An idiot man, but you never know. Picked up enough by some other player from the capital and one of our capital going now. Another game, so we've lost yet another game with FC United. I'm gonna have to change something with FC United. Probably bring in a good player or something like that, because I don't think I can let this continue. We're losing match after match, and it's not something. So something to get us out of this form. Something to get us out of this form. So Canadian's got injured. He had a joint injury before. Now he's off. So senior. biggest disappointment was not getting enough shots on target, and to be honest, I'm not completely sure why that was. And our ratio is pretty poor as well. They have a 50-50, more than 50-50 shots on target to goal ratio, and our ratio is almost 1-3, so not that good. We committed more fouls as well, so, but that's not an issue for me. Okay. Team talk, assertive. So I've got to keep the morale high. No, unlucky. Not unlucky. Well, unlucky. We only lost by 1 goal, so I think I can say unlucky. So give them confidence and boost. So I think we should try to win the FA Cup match so that we get some kind of momentum going for the team. So let's see. But I still want to play. I want to rotate the game, rotate the players a little bit as well. So we'll have to see. So I'm going to be streaming for. So right now, it is. Let me check the time. It is. So it's 9:48. So I've been streaming for 48 minutes about, and I plan to stream till 2 o'clock. So that's another 4 hours. So 5 hours stream today probably. So for those of you who are watching, thank you for watching. Canadian injured for 2 days. Makes professional debut. Unwilling to experiment. Yeah, I'm not going to change tactics. You need to stick to your guns. Need to different to win the game. No, I'm not going to do that. So Logan, development, training, playing position. Actually, I want you to play inside forward, support. Crawford, development, training, inside forward, inside forward, support. Richie, development training, development training, advance, attacking movement. So he's working on his attacking movement. Actually, I want him to work on his passing. And this guy needs development training. Center back. Center back. Sorry about that. And he should improve his jumping reach. Where's jumping reach? I don't see jumping reach. There has to be jumping reach. Defensive positioning. Not defensive positioning. So probably corners? No, not corners. I don't see defensive reach. I mean jumping reach. So strength? Yeah, strength. I'll probably get titanium to develop into his role as well. So wing back, support, agility balance, probably, yeah. So I want to check one more thing. Report development, training. Oh. So okay, just trying to figure things out because so 2019 full manager is in the game, so probably a lot of features that I don't know about. so I just wanted to check these things out. Marshall injured, so he's out for 2 days. Not a big issue. Form as Manutd form, yeah, he played really well. So I can look at the match analysis. So what does that give me? That gives me that. I've actually that feature was there in the previous game as well. So I'm not gonna spend time on this. And so we're gonna home. So next match is against what's it, Porto? I think no, not Porto. So give me a second. It's against FC Bayern Munich, yeah. But we have a Portuguese team in our Champions League group, I think. No, I'm mistaken. I have a good Champions League fixtures or our group. Our group is pretty easy. We can easily qualify from this group. But I want to spend some time with lower league manager. So I want when things are not looking good for FC United. 9 games in and we've only picked up 4 points. I'm definitely going to change something. So I need to buy in quality, but I need something that's not gonna harm. Okay, so tactics. Okay, so schedule. Squad. No, not schedule. So squad. So the weakest player I have is the center back, and can you figure out when November the 2nd takes so long? I just pull it up. Okay. So he's a good player. Why am I not playing him? Longsdale. Yeah. I think I'm just gonna do that. And his slight concern is that I refuse his loan termination. Okay. After that, Bailey plays left back, and I'm playing him. Not an issue. I'm gonna keep persisting with Bailey. Damsley and Richie. Richie is playing very well. I don't want to substitute him or take him out of the team. He's been one of our better players. So Dempsey. I think I'm gonna get a midfielder. Barnsley is the same, about the same. Okay, so scouting. I'm gonna get. So we got a new scout report for a player who has 3-star ability and 4-star potential. Knowledge 100%, 79% recommendation. Would play in midfield, and I'm gonna look to see if I can get somebody better than that. 19 years old. What's his wage? Wage demands 1K to 1.4. Earns right now he earns 750. Acknowledge. Okay, I don't want to go 1 by 1. I thought there was only one player. Yeah. So agent offers. Okay. So scouting, research. Okay. Okay. So the first thing is we're looking for a midfielder. Central midfielder. Loan status is listed. Contract status is expired. Unattached. Actually, I don't want either of these right now. Okay. Wage is at most 100. I would say 400. 400. So I have to pick out the attributes. I don't care about versatility. Okay. So let me look at my squad right now. Canadian is earning, so 400 is a bit much. So Uh, I think I'm gonna offer 100. So I don't. I want a player that is not gonna affect our operating budget all that much. But let me check something out real quick. Dempsey. So Mike Jones. I haven't actually had a look at him. How does he play? Oh, I'm not gonna play him. Tactics. So tactics. Where are tactics? Tactics. Okay. Okay, so I want to pair with high passing and medium composure and vision medium and distribute quickly. And low but adequate clear. And he's gonna come and replace Dempsey. Squad. Okay. So scouting. Not him. Actually, please search. So they've returned as 81 players. So edit. So 400. So I'm actually let me go and make that 300, but advanced add attribute and actually include players out of scouting. Okay, never mind. Actually, why not? I might take a risk and add. Can I quick? No, not. Okay, attributes. No attributes. Technical. Passing. 13. So and attributes. Well, technical. No, mental. Composure. 11. So nobody. Would I rather not have composure? Would I rather not have passing? I would rather not have composure. Okay. Let me see what kind of player this is. So he's 17. His wage is $5. How come? Wage is at most 300. Something's wrong. Oh, this shouldn't be listed. This should be like this. And so now I can. 13 is fine, but I want 11 here. Okay, so. So they're all not on contract. This player is wanted by DC United on a free. So this player is pretty versatile if I sign him. But that's not something I'm actually looking at. But his age is 36 as well. So in terms of age, this player looks optimal. Like, and his attributes are pretty good as well. But it depends. So I need to add a few more things. I hit the gym way more than you right now. My biceps are sore. So attribute. I need work rate. So let me, in terms of defense, I need some defensive. So he's playing in a midfield behind three attacking midfielders, so he needs to be able to put in uh, the work rate basically. So 13 good speed, add attribute, mental, and aggression and anticipation. So 10 for everything except for work rate needs to be 13. Okay, so only one player, and he's 36, so he's not a player for the future, absolutely, but and he's not natural. So I'm gonna scout him first. So if I were to scout him, how many matches would he miss? Schedule. So 22. Yeah, so I have time. I have 6 days to uh, have the player be scouted and everything. Scout, get scout report. No, assign scout. Scouting pool until full knowledge. And if is there a way I can assignment? Analyze next support. Reports, 5 reports. Okay. Priorities. Assignment type until full knowledge. On hold. Not. Okay. Why are there 2 of them? Endless support. Okay, endless support. So I don't want the endless support just yet. I want. Okay. I can. So it's probably in terms of order, and Briard is on probably the highest amount of priority. I just want to have a quick look at knowledge. 26%. Okay, not all that bad. So if hypothetically speaking, if I were to sign him, so he's not even interested. Is there anywhere I can build his interest? Dynamics. He's looking for a new club. Retired from international football. I'm including so and dynamics. Is there anywhere I can like declare interest for transfer? Let's see if I can get him to come here for development report, interaction, conversation history, comparison history. Just is there any way I can sign him? Because I'd rather have him free transfer, priority, urgent, squad status, key player, automatic. Okay. So declare interest. Let's see if that works. Romero resumes full training. Okay, so the game is saving. So I made a short-term investment. So we're gonna invest in a player that's really old. Well, I haven't actually spent money on that, but we're trying to bring somebody in who can actually steady the ship, get us out of the survival zone, survival fight, and it probably won't be good in terms of the long run, but we need something to get us out of the bottom. I think survival is important. So, having survived 1 or 2 seasons, we probably will be able to steady the ship and whatnot. So I'm gonna
I want that player. I think his name was BR. Okay, Angel Gomez. Okay, so under 23 match is coming up, and in 3 days we're playing Bayern Munich. So these players can play absolutely, and you can also absolutely play as well. And next match, 90 minutes. Fellaini, Tuchong, and Jusera Lindelof, Newcastle, Chang. So we're playing against Bayern Munich. Let me see how they play. I don't need that. On the schedule. I should have skipped tactics, yeah. So they play for basically a triangle type of system. Muller, Lewandowski, I think, is also in the team. Yeah. So okay. Let's switch back to our normal. Where's my normal tactic? Where's my normal tactic? I think this is my normal tactic. Target man, support, and Lukaku. Marshall and Lingard. I'm not gonna play again. I'm gonna play Valencia. Okay, so that's the team, and in terms of substitutes, I think everything's fine. Manutd should be higher. Young. Yeah. Anybody I would rather take. Rowe. Rowe and Jones. Almost the same type of player. Let me check. I think jumping reach is gonna be different. No, jumping reach is the same as well. I thought Jones was much taller and much would have a much higher jumping reach, but it turns out Rowe has a higher jumping reach. Hmm. So schedule. Let me check the schedule again. So we won 3 games in a row in the Premier League. We had a bad start, but we've steady ship now. Bayern Munich is up next, and Carabao Cup coming up next, and a few main matches. I mean, so news. Let's keep things moving. News. So nobody's joined the game. Okay. Not this. Continue. Okay, so he's made an offer. And he's failed. Okay. So he's not even willing to go listen to anything. The, so he's a sub, and we're doing poorly. I don't want to bring on a defensive player at the moment. There's a long season, so where's that? You get your chance. Yeah. So don't show me this. Can I turn this off? Preferences. During transfer window, outside of transfer. During transfer window, you can show me 70 every week, but outside of transfer window, every month, 1 entry. This is FC United actually, so I shouldn't be. Their transfer windows open every day. I mean, show me every month. Show me 10 players that I should sign. Actually, show me 20. And every outside of transfer window, yeah, don't show me anything. Action buttons, scout for 1 week. So what is this? Scout for one action buttons. Keep scouting until. Not quite sure what this means. Scout, players stop scouting. Yeah, so both of these. But this isn't what I was worried about. I mean, I was looking at this scouting, assignment scouting, not assignments. So where's, yeah. So he's not coming to our team. So I'm gonna drop work rate. Nothing happened. Yeah. So other player. Okay. So passing is 13. And if I was to sign him, he's not as good a player. Compare with. So let me compare him with Canadian, who's a good player. Better than Canadian. Much better than Canadian. It doesn't have aerial rates, but that's not an issue. If I were to sign him, so he's not interested. Huh. You can try it out. I mean, if it did that, then we'd probably give you the root too. I mean, no harm in downloading it. Actually, I want a quick fix, so I'm not going to go for accomplished. Why am I not getting contracted players? I don't get that. How come I'm not getting any players that are at clubs? Hey, do you know how to get a picture of here? Okay, now I'm getting that. Just 400. So I'm going up to 415. Okay, I might actually be able to get better players now. So 1, 2. Oh, damn it. So basically, it's gotta be him, and he's not interested. So what? 1, 2. Oh, I'm gonna get a player with working rate. So let me add another dimension then, and an attribute, a mental flair is at least 5 or 6, something like that. Okay. List, add to list, interested, definitely, and then where is the short list? Where do I change? Okay, short list, interested. Okay, so him and Goodrich were are players that are not interested in us, so remove from short list. Default. Interested. Okay. Okay. Um, I think I can have a look at these 6 players as well. So position. What else? List. Okay. List. Okay. So plays as a midfielder. Composure. 12. 12. Teamwork. Work rate. I think he's a good player. What doesn't he have? He doesn't have much defending, so his marking is pretty poor. If they play a player, if they have a system in which they bring their midfielder into attack, he's he might be level 3. And his tackling isn't good either, and he doesn't play any attacking roles, so he's definitely not that great. I don't think I like him all that much. Egan, uh, passing, composure, his vision is not that great, but work rate is good. I think I like him. I'm gonna sign him. Egan. So, but he's playing. Which division is he playing? Egan. So, can I add for transfer style? So what is style? Okay, style. So how does he? What type of player is he? Okay, stats, attributes, contract. So the most important thing is attributes, technical, and I'm gonna add club here. Insert club, club. Sorry, I should have added club division. So Egan was actually in League 1, so he's 2 divisions higher than us. I don't think he's gonna want to downgrade. So he's earning 350, and I'm gonna have to play transfer fee. So definitely not gonna add these. I'm gonna remove these two, and so probably because of the transfer fee, I'm not gonna sign. So there's 3 players on our radar. So this player has 12 passing, composure is really bad, teamwork is really good. So he's not gonna help us beat opposition defense, opposition pressure, but in terms of retaining possession, he might help us. Uh, so in our system, I think I need composure more than I need teamwork. So left body, his composure is not that great. I don't like him. He's like Fellini or something. No, he's not. But his heading is pretty high. Heading and jumping reach combination is pretty high. So I like this guy. Just looking at the shape, I like it. Work rate is not that good, but composure is high. Teamwork is not that good. He is a good player. I'm gonna sign him, but he's outside our scouting reach and he's not gonna want to come. Yeah. So remove, transfer. Okay, list, remove. Alistair between it's now between Alistair and Labadi. Report comparison. Alistair. So from what I can see is, in terms of a better player, Labadi is a better player, and probably much more. So Labadi is a more physical type of player, and Matic is like, sorry, I'm saying Matic. McAllister is like Matic basically. So would I rather go for a physical player, or would I go for a Matic type of player who play defensive? So I need players who are good with in terms of quality, because quality is missing right now. So I'm gonna go for the physical player. Labadi, yeah. Contract. Actually, report. Get scout report. Actually, no. Report. Sign scout. Top knowledge. So let's see how. Let's see if he's even good enough to be playing for our team. So I got a scouting report. Ribu plays as an inside forward. Mueller plays as a Ramadar. So mostly looking at their tactic, they're probably Thiago is going to be a important player for them in terms of opening us up. His vision is not outstanding, but not that bad either. So okay. Looks good. Okay. So that's the formation we're using. So that works out in our favor, and we're using a target man, and they're not particularly good against target men. Okay. If I was gonna stress on, if I was gonna stress any type of emphasis, I would emphasize the use of target man, something high high engagement, high line of engagement. Stay higher up the line. If I get to brief someone, that's what I'm gonna say. High defensive line. Not high defensive line. High line of engagement. So we're at 11 points, Arsenal at 15 points. Arsenal won every game. Okay. Competition. Board. Confidence. So matches, we're not playing all that well, but we'll probably improve. Dressing room atmosphere, deeply concerned. So I need to fix dressing room atmosphere, and they're not happy with the tactics either. So dressing room. So let's look at the dressing room. Okay. Oh man. Happiness. Morale. Insert. Happiness. Okay. Is there one for concern? Okay, there is. So, so midfield. So I'm bringing in a midfielder, so that should improve. Crawford midfield. So he deserves a new contract. So he wants a new contract. Richie. What's his age? 19. Okay. Doesn't look all that bad. So there's some players. So if I get that striker out, whose name I changed, uh, I'll probably get more. I'll probably get more team morale going. Uh, Bailey injured for 2 days, and let me. So will I? Let's not risk it. He might be fit for the game, but let me substitute him. Phil Jones. No, I'm gonna actually go with Rojo. Rojo actually doesn't have good match fitness, but I don't think I don't think I'm gonna have too many problems in the Champions League, so I'm gonna stick. I'm gonna play Rojo, increase the match fitness. So if I play center back, he plays much better. Yeah, but I'm gonna stick with Rojo. Okay, inbox. So Bayern Munich coming up next, first Champions League match, and Bayern Munich. So I've been streaming for now 2 hours and 30 minutes. So 1 hour and 30 minutes. I'm actually planning to stream for 5 hours, so that's another 3 hours and 30 minutes left. I think we might be able to get into November, December. I don't think we'll be able to get into the January transfer window. So November, December, somewhere around up till there. I I think so. Attack, shadow play, defense, shadow play. Uh, Let me check something real quick. Nothing, nothing major. Okay, back to it. So, playing Bayern Munich next. News. So, practicing defending corners. So, injury update: Canadians are gonna be fit. They need a rest 1 week. I'm actually gonna give it, sorry, 3 days rest. 3 days rest. So he wants to leave and report, coach report. So I probably should keep him. Yeah, I should probably keep him. So definitely I should actually change the squad a little bit. So senior comes in and plays, yeah, he plays that role. So I want him to come on. Uh, I want to take him off. Okay. And titanium. I don't want to give him a role in this game either. So Barnes, if we sign a new player, then definitely I'm gonna play that new player. So Barnes, I just want. I'm gonna play advanced playmaker. Come on, Jarut, playing as a striker. Lynch as a center back. Do I have a regular left back? No, I don't. Okay, send left back. Affleck. So I need wingers and I need a midfielder, probably a midfielder slash. So how's Palmer play? Palmer plays a good style of football, so I'm gonna have Palmer in there. So we're just waiting for another 4 days to see what the scout report is for the player that I was scouting. So 18 risk update, energy update, training update, development update. So they're concerned that there's not enough midfield, which is definitely not an issue. I don't think so. Players to move between squads, more suited to at young age. No, I don't want to do that. Personality changes, squad changes had squad character has positive impact. So a lot of players saying that. Hierarchy movement. So league round move from influential player to other player. Manager support, average, respect, positive relationships. Okay. Player form interaction. Ashley Young. Uh, sure. Okay, continue. So Bayern Munich next. One of the things that I was looking at when I was playing the other day was relationships. I'm not quite sure how they work in this game, so I'll show you where it is. I think it's in the homepage, highlights Lewandowski, McKinnon. So it's right here. So like right now, I have distant relationship with a few managers. Klopp, Leeds manager, basically our rivals. And also sorry, uh, league and own players. So some relationships that are like average, and some players that are very close. So mostly journalists. So not even my players are merely not even supporting me to the fullest at the moment. That will change, I think. But let me see if I have a good relationship with other managers. So let me see. Most of these are Premier League clubs. Uh, Ryan Hodgson, Wagner, Marcus, Santo from Wolves, and Burnley from Unai Emery. Unai Emery is managing Burnley? No, Arsenal. Sean Dyke. Uh, okay, so say I wanted to develop a relationship with Javi Garcia. How would I do that? Interaction, conversation, see not much there. Dynamics. I can look into that later. Contract, transfer, interaction, report. So I think it has to be through press conferences, career stats, and you develop that over time. I think because everything from short term from favorite personnel, backroom stuff, player, no relationship with me, profile. Okay. Okay, I wanted to have another look with at one more thing. So this squad status, I added more fields to it relating to happiness for the but I actually don't look at that um, on every save. That was for FC United. So general happiness, not okay. I think if I want to look at happiness, I can go into the. Is there a screen for that specifically? Yeah, there's dynamics. Okay, so custom. Okay, let me go into dynamics and just add one field for position. That way, I have position. So that way, I have. If I want to focus that, I have that. So really, I don't know. There's no Y in happiness. Okay, so inbox, social meeting, no, scouting meeting. Bannister, lack of football. I'm gonna tell him that there's a long season. La, get your chance. Yeah. So we have a cup match coming up against a team in a lower division than us. It'll be good to build momentum. I'm not gonna play all completely youngsters because I need momentum right now. We're bottom of the table, almost bottom of the table, and the thing is, I'm trying to get a player in, a midfielder. That will help us improve the morale, and that'll help us with more ability in terms of the team. So that's what I'm looking at right now. He'll probably, the player that I bring in will probably play against Canadian. So, and I think we're gonna play Bayern Munich now. I think the Bayern Munich match should be coming up now. Assistant manager, no, I don't want to sign assistant manager. So this is team advice, medical team advice. No, I don't want to sign anybody. Okay, hold mental briefing. So tactics, uh, island of engagement, uh, opposition. So Tiago isn't he? They're not showing Tiago, so I don't think I need to do anything. Uh, so there's advice. I didn't actually know there was advice here. Okay, so advice here too. Take long kicks. Play for set pieces. Not gonna follow any of that advice. Get stuck in. Could do that. Actually, I like that advice. I'm gonna go for tactic where we get stuck in. Okay. Okay, so a lot of people disagree. Okay. Okay, so tactics, instruction, where's instruction? Position, non-stand, we get stuck in here. Okay, so continue. So we're not gonna have enough time to rest in terms of the match coming up against Wolves. Wolves isn't going to be the toughest match, but I'm probably going to shift personnel around for the Wolves match. Oh, sorry. Just give me a second. Okay, so I'm going to shift personnel when it comes to the Wolves match. So Bayern Munich playing that match now. Teams around the world. Yes. Beard. So 100%, 94 recommendation. So approach design. Yeah. So basically discard. So I think 94% approach. Was he the player that I was trying to sign? Scout. Scout shortlist. Labadi. Yeah, so I scouted him and then he doesn't want to join. Contract, approach sign. So that leaves us with only one option. That is McAllister. And he's injured as well. McAllister, contract. So let me have another look at this. Tactics. So currently Dempsey is the player that I'm using. I don't want to send him. McAllister. I'll probably not. Uh, so Let me go back to players. Player search, edit search. So Stevenson is the only player that came in. Has passing of 12, good vision. Composure is not all that great. And he's playing for Gillingham in League One, so he probably won't want to move. But contract. I'm gonna try something. Make an offer. Loan offer. High quality players. So they're not loaning him out. So we're stuck with the squad that I have. I'm gonna have to get results out of what I've got. So that's that. What I can do is shortlist. So remove him. List. Remove from shortlist. Inbox. Bird. See if I can like get him to be interested somehow, and sign him in the future maybe. So Beard, transfer, add to transfer list for transfer, suggestions, and the ID transfer, add to transfer. Yeah. Oh, you can create groups now. That's really good. Multiple players can be in. Okay, so yeah, that's a good feature. So midfield. Yeah. Max wage amount 375. Okay. Okay, so my team. Now playing against Bayern Munich. 10 minutes in. How's our passing? So numbers in. So you're playing long passes with lower percentage completion, you're playing short passes with higher percentage completion. And tackles won, Manchester United 20 tackles attempted, 16 won. That's really good. I really like that. But in terms of possession, you still got one. The reason why that is probably because you're losing the ball. Somebody I think just so we have David Neverdonor joining the game. I don't know which team he's going to take on, but let's welcome him all. Everybody welcome him to the game. And you can join the game too if you want. The name of the server is Big League, I think it is. There's no password, and the information is in the at the bottom of the channel below the video, so you guys can join if you want. Challenge me. I don't really need a challenge, especially with FC United right now, but we could definitely play against each other on the top before. So basically, I have 11 and anything that it's that so I'm gonna say So we don't have possession, so they're probably playing short passes. See, they have 600 passes while we have only 300 and 300, which is really useless. So they're playing short passes, but overall we're doing much better than them. So let's should change it. So who's left? Let's see. Forward, Lonnie, keep Sean is super modified, pretty different. Marco's injured. inserting the final half in terms of creativity to break down our fly at the back. Not okay. Did the game get hung or something? I think the game got hung. Yeah, the game got hung. So that's oh it actually resumed. So that's a relief because uh, can I sign in? I can't sign anybody. Okay, let's just acknowledge it. Pogba injured for 2 days. So right after that, we won one of our games. Uh, so I'm gonna take off this because it's not part of the style of the play. I put it on for the last game. Okay, so Martial needs rest or something. Okay, so his for the matching as Wolves, I'm gonna clear team selection, last pick rotated squad, slight rotation. Okay, I don't like this. Lindelof. Actually, I think if I were to change the roles, no. I thought that was McTominay. That's why. Oh, McTominay's playing there. So, I mean, McTominay is not. I need another formation. 3. Yeah, I'm gonna change this formation. Underlap left, underlap right, focus to the middle, whip cross, and slightly higher tempo. No, I don't want to play high tempo. Whip cross, okay, so not whip cross, fixed cross, uh, and not play fire. Okay, fair. That's something I didn't like. Higher tempo, yeah. I can't go any lower either. So I'm gonna rename this tactic. I'm gonna call it so Manchester United 2018, and this is middle. There's something wrong with this. It should be targeted on sport. Okay, McTominay wants to play midfield as a box to box. He'll play box to box. He wants to play box to box. That's fine as well. Sanchez on, Mata on, Rashford to play as a striker. No, I don't want to play Rashford. I want to play Lukaku. Lingard against Bailey. Hector to play advanced forward attack. So Tony, Herrera, Young, I want Valencia on. And I need a playmaker slash forward type player. So I'm gonna give Chong a chance. In the next match. So I'm looking at the subs. Smalling, Fellini, Chong, Luke Shaw, Chong, Chong. Oh, should I play Chong or should I play Gomez? I think Gomez is better. Mm, yeah, Gomez is much better. Everything's fine. Hmm. So is there? Have I set one up for training? Yeah, I have. Well, Chong is doing amazing. Great. What? Yeah. So I thought he said I don't think it's as good as you say so or something like that. That's why I checked it again. So I'm gonna just praise McTominay. So his training has been okay as well. Training, sorry, praise. Um, so who has not been training well? Romero, Romeo, Matic, interaction, one player, criticize training. Yeah, it's not something to make an issue of, especially because he's an influential player. So, not a big deal. Okay, just sign him. Hmm. So I can sign this guy. Transfer contract. No, not transfer contract. Transfer. What? He is our player? Hmm. Yeah, he is. And he's a pretty good player as well. Anyways, scouting meeting. And so I don't want to see this. Okay, so um, where do we go? Just press continue. Inbox. Uh, so the next team I'm gonna play against plays a very deep position with 5 players at the back and 5 players at the back and 2 defensive midfielders. Why is everybody gotta play defensive? The thing is, there's so much. The English Premier League has, well, it's not as stratified as the La Liga or like the other leagues where there's only 1 or 2 teams challenging for the league. We have like 6 teams, but the thing is, the 6 teams that we have challenging for the league are like way more dominant than the other teams. So I can understand why they play so defensive. Some of the teams like Newcastle and the Wolves. And the other thing is Wolves and Newcastle are battling relegation probably. So that's why they're playing such defensive minded. That didn't work. Hmm. Hmm. So I'm just wondering, could some of you, or like, I just need some feedback. Am I playing the game too fast or too slow? So if I could get some feedback relating to that, because I'm not too sure. The way I play this game is I analyze everything, and I think I play too slow. But I don't know how you feel towards my playing style. So if you guys could comment on whether you want me to play a bit faster or a bit slower, I'd really appreciate that. So okay, yes, inbox. So I've been streaming for 2 hours now. There's 3 more hours of stream to yet to go. I'm streaming for 5 hours today. So was match next. Hopefully we can win. So Arsenal have a 100% record. If we win the next game and they lose their next game, there's only going to be a 1 point difference between us. If they lose and we win, so it's only September. I mean, transfer season ended in beginning of September, so it's the first month after September. So fitness test, I don't really care about this right now. So match fitness. I mean, I'm picking a rotated squad, so I think everything should be okay. Unlocks. Proceed to match, yes. Match. Preview. Select. I haven't changed too many players, and I need to change a few things. So hmm, yeah. So I'm playing direct or indirect. Uh, Neither. Playing. I'm not playing, but I'm playing pass. Yeah, I think it's neither mixed style basically. So Manchester United versus Wolves. So they're playing a defensive match. Let's see if we can do. they're not engaging in defense. Like they're not pressing in defense. They're looking good already. So they had a shot on target, we didn't. If I'm seeing the shot on target, we look back. I don't think we're pressing very much. So I don't think we should. They might have high percentage of tackles, but I don't think they'll have numerous tackles. So tackles one, and they don't have numerous tackles, but high percentage of tackles. Nothing much more. I think they should have got the Baylor shot. See, last match, I think it was. I can't remember who it was against. It wasn't against. I told them that I wasn't happy with them, and I think because of that, they're showing more initiative in the game. They're not relaxed and confident. They're actually more fired up and more inspired. Inspired to do better. Possession is fairly even. Don't know what to say about that. In terms of chances created, it's just chances created. We have a clinical chance, not that chance. I don't think that's enough, to be honest. We're showing initiative, but we're not working in a way that where we can clear shots. But I don't think it's too big of a deal. We've got good number of shots, good number of very low amount of shots on target. So it's not bad. I don't think it stats. So corners, he's committed too many fouls. So we pick it up 3 yards. cut. So this is shot. Okay. So we want it to be the visualization. Only the intention functions are even though they might not push as hard, but they might be confident on the ball line. Hopefully this is unnecessary ball. Ball score. Yes. Continue. Oh, I shouldn't have clicked continue. So I drew the match. I wasn't even paying attention. So I think I drew the match against Wolves, which is not that good, but team talk, assertive. So I'm putting pressure on them, and I'm going to assistant. Okay, well. So I need to go pee, so I'm just gonna check something, change something real quick. Not to go, but here, switch this to So I'll be right back. So guys, there's actually a water bottle here, so I'm just gonna drink out of it. So let's download. So Senior's picked up a knock, but I'm gonna keep him on because he's complaining about match time, so no point taking him off. And the other thing is only 20 minutes, so no point in any substitution. There should be a button or like an instruction where you could sim the rest of the match if you're confident that you're gonna win. Just because sometimes it doesn't seem like there's no interest in playing the match. Like this match, we're winning 2-0, and I'm quite sure we're gonna. If I were to sim this match, we would win it. Possession so high, most of our shots are on target. We have not that many shots, but we're doing okay. Excuse me for 1 second. I'm just gonna check something on the phone. So I'm gonna take out Richie because he plays every game almost. The wingers, they don't play all that. I mean, they play every match, but I would still have them on. Longstail, and probably I'll take off one winger. Let me decide which one I should take off. Uh, so now is good. Serve it. Okay. 3 goals. Why shouldn't I be happy? Team check. Continue. Almost 2 more hours of Steam Deck to go. So I thought I might be able to get up till the end of November. So I think it's still possible that I might get up till November, but I think November 15th, November 20th is more realistic. Might not be able to get up till the end of November. Yeah, he played well. So we are fifth now in the table. Arsenal lost. If we would have won, we would have been at 14 points second and 1 point behind Arsenal, but we drew. And so we gained points against Arsenal, but we lost points against everybody else. So in terms of goal difference, We're doing okay. We're not the best or the worst. 6 games and we outscored opponents by four goals in those games. Everybody's a different type of manager. I'm the type of manager, if we're winning, I like to draw back and see out the game instead of like keep the players pushing to go for 4 or 5 goals and stuff like that. I'd rather make substitutions, get other players involved, get uh, like take off the fatigue, like substitute the players with lower condition and um, rotate players instead of like pushing them in a way to attack. And the other thing is, I forgot to rest some of the players that I was gonna use in the match for Wolves. So that could be a reason why we only drew because I there was only 1 or 2 days gap between the Bayern Munich game and the Wolves match. I didn't rest players, so I should have done that. Angel Gomez picked, not unavailable. Norwich. Okay, so Romero, 90 minutes. And Romero is a sub, right? Yeah. Delo, yeah, 45 minutes, fine. Rojo, Fred, Smalling, Chong, Matic, Pogba, Martial. Okay, so I want to spend some time. So Chong, I need to make available. And Rojo, and not right now. So the worst performers, Mata, Hector, quite a few players actually. Lindelof played well. So I actually want to see something. Under 23s. Joel Pereira. Joel Pereira doesn't have too much potential. Are there two Pereiras? One midfielder, one goalkeeper? Pereira. Is there a spelling difference? Uh, I don't know. I don't even know if I can compare them. So under 23, I want to see like what kind of talent is coming through after. So Delo is coming through. Chong, which I know of, is going through. So uh, Fosu Mensa is 3-star. Henderson, a goalkeeper, who is he's okay. Tunzebi, centre back. Gardner, Mike. So okay, and under 18, Greenwood. I know of Greenwood. He's really good. And Pokemon. Devine is also adequate, I think. Hmm. Hmm. This uh, this is a mountains maybe. Hmm. I want to talk to the board. So squad. So I want to have okay. So scouting. No, not scouting. Board. Request networking. So um, finances. So let me check the facilities first. Club facilities. So everything is state of the art, except for training facility. Is it corporate facilities? Corporate facilities could be better if there is such thing. Excellent junior coaching, well established youth recruitment. So we need better youth recruitment, or hmm, squad. Sorry, under 23. Yeah, club. Sorry, not club. Board. Make board request. Networking. Affiliate club. Okay, so search. So within a month, they'll come back with affiliate report. The other thing I want to look at is, so I want to look at, uh, so not this, but it doesn't matter how this. Okay, so one bit light Spartans. So we're coming up against a team that's third in the league. Hmm, okay, I have to say this instead of this because I can't be too sure that I'm gonna sell the players that are not happy or have issues. The thing is, we're really in a bad form, so I think this is something I wanna emphasize on. Yeah. Okay. So morale improved slightly. I think the biggest improve is in Mark Tatum. Richie improved his morale as well. So we're coming up against Arsenal, who play a 4-2-3-1 formation. Yeah, I wanted to check something. So squad. Uh, so there are three players with good current ability, but that's not what I'm here to look at. Potential. Okay, current ability. Okay, midfield. Attacking midfield. Lingard. So mostly in midfield. Yeah, mostly midfield. One goalkeeper, one. So more goalkeepers, wing backs need improvement. So Lingard. So Valencia Jones. Um, so I just want to check it. So hierarchy. So Valencia has team leader. He's a captain, basically. Jones is highly influential. Matis Herrera. Hmm. How come there's so many players who are highly influential? Okay. Okay. I'll continue this later. Let's just continue the game. So it's 12. So I've streamed for 3 hours now. I started at 9. So there's 2 more hours of stream to go. So Luke Shaw, Mata won't be incompetent in position. I don't care. Uh, player trait alternations, strong athletic ability, knocks ball past opponent. I don't want to do that. Simply because for Premier League or for 60% of the games or 65% of the games, his passing is very good, but for 35% of the games when we're getting into the later stages of the Champions League and stuff like that, and in terms of long-term planning, I don't like this tactic. Like I don't like this trade, so I'm not gonna adopt this. Corners and free kick taking, not interested. Actually, that reminded me of something. Fulton injured, leg to physio. You know what? I think I'm gonna take an hour's break and come back in another hour because I need to do something real quick, and I think that'll work out for the best. And I don't want to make this video too long. Actually, I've been streaming for 3 hours now. I just checked the time. Streamed, and I've been streaming for 3 hours and 11 minutes. So I'll come back and finish the 2 hours that of Steam that I have left. So I please come back in another hour or so at 1 o'clock basically. Another 45 minutes basically. I'll be back in another 45 minutes. Thank you for watching and hope to see you in 45 minutes. Thank you. Bye.